up our thing.
Hey guys, Cooler here, and welcome to Minechat number 5.
Oh, what?
I already
we
messed
started?
it up. I already
Christmas
messed it up. I'm here with Eholway and Nitro and fucking Crusader.
You're also with Christmas fruit.
Who just happened to show up because.
Damn it! I went the wrong way.
As you can tell, this Minechat, we're going to be talking about God of War, which is probably why it's all Norse mythology. Yes, and we are going to be talking about the whole game, story, blah blah blah, and Eholway here is going to be our encyclopedia. Although Crusader just likes to build.
the characters.
Although I told him no, but he doesn't listen. But so we'll just continue.
We should probably go windows in this room.
We'll do that another time.
This is my favorite book.
I'm not saving, so we'll just continue.
Favorite book.
Okay, so Nitro, have you played God of War, or do you plan on it anytime soon?
I want to play it, but I've never played it.
But like, do you know any of the?
He gets a give us that.
Do you know any facts about the new game and like, or any opinions that you have?
No.
I know the ending.
No, spoil the
All
ending.
I
We're talking
know-
about. Okay. Just a fair warning to everyone who does not play God of War. If you not played it, please do not be in this stream. There are huge spoilers.
Even though like a release like last month or
Obviously,
something.
you click on the thumbnail for God
Still.
of War.
Oh no, I know about the release. You guys were freaking out about it.
Okay, Dylan. Good to see you. It's been a while since I saw you. But yes, disclaimer to everyone.
Hello.
If you guys haven't played the game, please do not watch this stream because there are going to be spoilers. So Nitro, okay, as I said,
Characters is literally me.
Yeah, he's Kratos,
Like, my
but with
skin?
a yellow jacket or whatever. I can't. Is that a
Yeah.
shirt or a jacket?
Party. It's
Where's the
a
beard?
Hawaiian shirt. It's a Hawaiian shirt.
It's beard.
It's a party shirt. Where's their big beard?
I had.
Where's Boy?
Dylan,
I'm
Dylan,
calling
you
it
played the
a
game.
Hawaiian
Oh, that's
shirt.
really good. Yeah.
Boy.
So, in the last God of War stream, you guys saw me kill most of the Valkyries. I'm gonna deal with the final 3. Eholway here,
Valkyries with you.
he's gonna watch the stream so that we can know the strategies that I've done. Although I've died many times, so he's gonna have to skip ahead. So that
It'll
way
be
he
worth it
can,
in the end.
it will be worth it, yes. And also he's the one who revealed to me the secret ending to the game, which is basically fighting the Thor coming at our door a few years later. Don't we know how many years exactly?
What is Mjolnir?
You shut up. Yeah. Oh shit, internet, don't do this to me. Internet, don't you dare. I swear to God.
You better stop.
Oh, sorry, I did not mean to stand.
Oh, that's fine. Eholway, what about your opinions or just your whole game? Because I know you played the game, and how's the game for you? Because I know it was great for me. It was an awesome series.
Boy. Okay, I'm just kidding. I actually like the character development of Atreus and Kratos. I thought it was like really nice because I'm not gonna lie, I hated Kratos in God of War 1, 2, 3.
Oh, what are you
He
talking
was
about?
just
He was
nothing but
amazing.
like.
Although
He was just nothing but a rage monster. It's like the reason why I hate Bakugo from like
he
freaking
was
My
a bit
Hero
of an
Academia.
asshole, but that doesn't mean anything.
True.
Yes, a bit,
He did have a
a
temper
bit.
tantrum.
He's like a
But
good anti-hero. That's all I'm gonna say. Like,
That's he now has.
not compared to Deadpool or anything.
He was in a temper tantrum.
Yeah, wait.
3
Does
weeks
anyone else
ago,
also?
my cat gave birth to 3 kittens. Oh, that's cool.
What's their names?
Kittens.
Kalu, look up.
They're kittens.
Why is there a hole on the roof? Crusader.
I don't
What?
know.
What?
No, that wasn't him. I kept my eye
Magic
on him.
Kratos to the rescue.
No, I kept my eye on him. It wasn't him.
Wait,
I
who
think
made
it
the
was-
hole? Eholway.
We'll figure it out later. Anyways.
I'm just putting blocks there and there and see what happens.
But no,
I'll get
I
rid of it
love
if you don't like
Kratos in
it.
this game. He actually has character development.
I mean, of course,
it's
there's
just really
gonna be
nice.
character development because he has a son. Of course, there's gonna be character
My
development.
favorite moment between Kratos and Atreus is like when Kratos gave like Atreus like his first like Greek wine.
I'm
something like that.
done.
Yeah, seriously,
that's
what was up with that? I never understood that. Okay, but the one thing I didn't like about it is, I mean, not the game, but like the whole series is that my internet kept shitting itself, and I had to repeat an episode at least 3 times. You know when the children of Thor just came to attack me, like the second one who survived. He came.
Morty and Magni?
His ass came back and then like started attacking us, and then I'm like, oh great, he's attacking us. Oh joy! But it was like the third time he's done it because my internet kept shitting itself.
Actually, if you want, I can explain who Morty and Magni is.
Aren't they the children of Thor? Didn't you tell me that?
Yes, they are. But one is no. Yes, and they also have a sister.
Wait, hang on a second, Dylan. You want to know their names? Yes, put their names in the chat, and I'll read it in a little bit. But Eholway, go start talking.
They actually have a sister. Sorry, but like she's like, I feel like the lesser known one, and they also have like a stepbrother. Well, yeah, his name is Uller.
Nitro, I saw you sneak out. Get back in here.
You're scaring me. I'm confused.
Yeah, but Uller, he's basically the god of like hunting and skiing. And yes, Vikings did ski in their heyday.
I see.
Yes.
What do you think of the world serpent? I thought that was crazy. Like, and it just.
They definitely changed it in the trailer.
Wait. Have you seen the rest of the? Have you gone towards the ending, Eholway? Because something spectacular.
I already beat it.
Oh, you know how Atreus summons the world serpent? I thought that was amazing. It was absolutely awesome.
Yeah, it was.
But of course, my sickness had to ruin my excitement, and I couldn't say.
Excitement?
For the excitement to see Atreus summon the world serpent, I thought that was, it was just amazing. I had like stars in my eyes, and it was awesome.
What the fuck?
Their names are Gorge, Tim, and Mia. I like the first name. That one's pretty cool.
Are those the kittens? Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yay.
If someone could animate this, someone animate Crusader just playing with a cat outside.
Please.
Yes, please. Anyways, anyone have any questions about any characters? I can basically fill you in.
I do have. Wait, I know I had a question. I know I had one question about this. I forgot.
Is it about the bird in Helheim?
No, that one. Actually, yes. Actually, that was that big giant bird. Like, I'm like, should I throw my axe at it? So I was so tempted to throw my axe at it, but I'm not sure if it had come.
Good thing you did it because it can eat your soul.
Okay, that's good to know.
And controls the wind. You see, the bird I thought was like the giant eagle that sits.
Get back here.
You see, the bird I thought was actually you see, I thought the bird was actually an eagle that's like a hawk on top of it, on top of the world tree, basically like waiting for a Needhawk, or basically a dragon below the world tree. And then because Ratatoskr got them to fight each other, they're basically trying to get down like to the middle with each other.
Wait,
no, that's not the. That's actually not the eagle.
Actually, no, wait. Should we like tell the story from the beginning and how everything happened? Then you can like explain basically like the hidden secrets behind it all. I think we should definitely explain the story of the game, and then get to the important stuff.
Ooh.
I can explain the characters along the way.
The mom caught a rat yesterday. That's pretty gross. Okay, so everyone. Whoa, my controller just freaked out. Okay, everyone. In the beginning of the game, Kratos is cutting down a tree. Now, it didn't occur to me at the time what the tree was for, but then later on in the trailer, it explained that his late wife Faye has died of, I don't really know what. Eholway, do you know anything about how she died, or just?
Knowing her actual identity being revealed, either she died and like they didn't understand how she died, or just thought she died of sickness, or actually died normally.
Okay, so
sickness.
So afterwards, Kratos delivers the wood. Oh my God, it's thunderstorm outside. Delivers the wood. He chops it up. He chops it up. His son Atreus is by his mother's body. Later on, Kratos burns the body and then takes the ashes in a small bag. Her final request was to be spread her ashes around the highest mountain in the realms. But what Kratos and Atreus didn't know was it wasn't from the realm that they are currently in.
Midgard.
Which is Midgard. And as soon as they were going up the mountain, which is the highest mountain in around their house, they meet a witch in the woods, who was later revealed to be Freya, the goddess of beauty, love, war, whatever.
Actually, you forgot something because in the fight they fought someone that was a mistake because Baldur isn't like that.
Oh right. Oh, I totally forgot about that. Before they met Freya, Kratos was encountered by a strange individual who seemed very strange and crazy. So he thought he could talk his way out of it. But of course, the stranger
go in 3D.
The stranger would not. The stranger would not leave. So Kratos had to use force. It was later revealed that this individual was named Baldur, and it is also revealed that he is unable to feel any pain, and it's actually revealed in the fight.
Actually, the thing is, let me clip some things on Baldur. Cooler, go on 3D so the fans will actually know what Baldur did look like.
Yeah, this is I'm wearing Baldur's skin, which is really weird to say. This is what Baldur actually looks like in the game. If anyone is anyone who's doing a compilation, please put a split screen between myself and Baldur in the game. And there you go. Or just compare. Like, have a tab on your computer, then have another tab on the video. Then you'll see.
I think they got the idea.
Hey, bro, have to leave the stream. Sorry to stay and turn down my channel. I'm going record a video of the kittens right now. Okay, good luck with that.
You can watch it later.
Yeah, we'll.
Anyways.
I'll send. Anyway,
But yeah, the thing is about Baldur is that he doesn't feel pain. He's invulnerable to pain. He's basically, if you chuck like Mjolnir at him along with a molten lava slab, and also like basically stab him, and also basically like do every natural thing ever.
Just said, which is, I'm a sucker for pain. That's definitely Baldur's theme right there. That's funny. Anyway, you were saying?
You know what's funny? I might also listen to that right now.
But no, the thing is that if basically his mother, like one night, Baldur had a dream that he was gonna die, so his mother got so worried, and it's Frigg, not Freya, that she basically went to everything in the universe and basically forcefully promised every being in the universe, even like the ones closest Baldur, to never hurt Baldur. So, except for mistletoe, because she thought mistletoe would not, like, work.
Okay,
how
would
mistletoe ever defeated?
That's what I want to say. How the fuck does mistletoe kill someone like Baldur?
Well, let me explain. Because as you can see, like, a
stick, only a sharp stick could kill me. Because there's sticks everywhere.
But basically what happened is that, like, as soon as they realized Baldur's invincible by a knife.
Okay. Sorry,
yeah, but basically a knife was about to drop on Baldur, and the knife was like, oh crap, I shouldn't hurt Baldur, I'll just shatter in pieces! And like, as soon as it touches Baldur, it just shattered on its own. So basically, the most used up party game that the gods had is like, they chuck random things at Baldur, and then basically they'll just bounce off or just get broken. So Loki got jealous because Baldur became way more famous than him.
Wait, don't you remember the rules? I told you about the rules, Eholway.
Then Baldur's blind brother Honir, someone like Honir, and Loki kind of.
Anyway, back to the fight. So Kratos fights Baldur.
Yeah.
Of course he wins, of course. But after snapping his neck, supposedly killing him. But we'll get to that later. We'll get back to that in a second. It is later revealed that they cannot stay at their house because people know that where they live. So shut up. They left their home to go spread the ashes on the highest mountain. On the way, they meet Freya, yes, and then they meet other individuals and they meet dwarves. I think is that right? Is that right? Is that right?
No, they met Brock. Then they met Freya. Yeah, Atreus accidentally shooting her.
They met Brock, a dwarf, and then met Freya. Shut up. And then they met Freya, the goddess of beauty, war. Eholway can tell you about that. Eholway, tell us about Freya.
As you can see, Freya is known as goddess.
I mean, since you repel women, you can't really compliment her, but I can. And then again.
Oh, God damn it! I repel every form of love. But anyway.
Oh shit.
Okay, but as you can see, Freya is actually possibly blonded, and basically she's known for beauty and love and war and death. As you can see, she's actually just as strong as Odin.
Yeah, and then
no joke. Her and Odin are just as strong.
Yeah, and in the story, it is known that Freya and Odin got married. to form like some kind of peace.
Lies.
Yeah.
Actually, the real way how they exchange peace is that they exchange traitors. Actually, no, they just exchange hostages because that's like the way you make peace. You just like give the enemy like one hostage and they give you
Reginald,
theirs.
I said hello. Yeah, after they meet Freya. Sorry. After they meet Freya, she shows them the way to she leads them to basically the open world of the game, and like on the way they meet the world serpent, and then he reveal. I can't really say he because I don't want to like assume genders and all. So I'm gonna say
no, it's a he.
Okay, good. So the world serpent basically shows them the way by lifting its body, lowering the water so that way they can get to land. Because they have to travel between a realm to retrieve something. I'm not sure exactly what. It's so hard because it's been such a long time and.
What's that? I need to check something. Oh.
Hi, viewers.
Cooler.
Well, I don't know what else. Also, yeah, they go through all the realms, such as, but I think the first one is Niflheim. Helheim. No, it was Niflheim. Yes, it was Niflheim. Then all these crazy things happen, and then as soon as they were close to the peak of the mountain, they noticed.
You mean Vanaheim?
Vanaheim, whatever the fuck it is called. I don't give a fuck, Eholway. Seriously.
Vanaheim, like the home of the Light Elves.
Crusader, get out of my face!
Sorry, go on.
Anyway. Wait, Nitro, are you following this at all? Because I've been noticing you just doing random shit right now.
I mean, I would too.
No, I'm picking up everything. It's just I'm just passing time because I'm bored.
Don't blame them.
Alright, anyway, back to what I was saying. So they go through all these crazy things, and then afterwards they find, because I know there's another point and stuff behind it, but I'm pretty sure this, I'm talking about story-wise. They reach they see the peak of the mountain, and as they get to the top, they realize that the mountain that they're on isn't the right mountain.
Also, they met like
other. Oh, they also met Brock's brother, Sindri, who is a germ freak, and actually my least likely character in the game.
The thing is,
no offense to anyone who actually does like Sindri. I just don't like him because he's a germ freak, and I met a lot of germ freaks.
I like Brock and Sindri, but there's like one weird thing I don't get about him. There's like really no evidence that Brock's skin is actually blue, and Sindri isn't actually a germ freak. Brock and Sindri are kind of.
I have a question.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What?
If I defeat him, do I get a boulder badge?
Shut the fuck up.
Maybe.
God damn it.
Maybe.
Is it locked too?
You'll get a kick from the server. That's what you'll get. Anyway.
Not my Christian server. My mythology server.
Anyway, after they meet Sindri, they receive. I mean, Kratos does get a few upgrades for his axe. It also is revealed that the axe was actually built for Faye. And we'll discuss why that is when we get towards the middle part, maybe. I don't know, maybe towards the end. So basically, right after the few upgrades and fights later, it is also
farming.
Even Atreus gets new arrows such as the electric and light. I'm gonna call them light arrows. They both actually they're not one's from Freya and then one's from Sindri. When fighting a dragon. Yeah, that dragon fight was absolutely amazing. And afterwards, when they get to a certain mountain, they find Baldur again, and I wasn't really shocked, of course, because you know he came back around 4 at least in the first fight.
Oh yeah, by the way, Baldur is not like that. The personality of Baldur is not like Baldur.
Yeah,
Baldur is supposed to be known as the beloved one, and everyone actually loves Baldur. The only people that hate him is like Loki, and pretty much only Loki. He's actually known for being kind. He's known as the god of everything like good.
Anyway,
Even in, also, by the way, in prophecy, that Baldur will be the only the god that will be resurrected after Ragnarok.
Oh, not only that, but but along the way you get to fight Thor's kids, and
Spoiler.
you kill I think the oldest. I think you killed the oldest brother.
Moldy and Magni.
Yeah, you killed any information on them and what their deal is.
Mostly everything in there is kind of unique to the game, but basically, Modi did actually lift off a giant from Thor when they were younger, and the thing is, Modi and Magni, I really have not did that much information on, but they are like very interesting Greek characters. And Modi and Magni are definitely like one of my most favorites, Norse gods. Lesser Norse gods,
the fight with those two is, I think it's my favorite fight, my second favorite fight. I think the first one has to be the dragon.
But them being a-holes, that's just basically what God of War creators
Atreus
do.
lost his shit during that fight.
Yeah, but I have a feeling that people who made God of War just like makes gods like more a-holes.
Yeah,
so
what
it's
is
more
up
easiest
with
for
that?
us.
Is it because of what happened? It's because of what happened.
So it makes him look like the good guy.
So
Yeah, it makes us look like the good guy and God's big bad people.
No, Eholway, do you think what the event that happened in the previous games has the effect on the other worlds or dimensions or whatever? I don't know how these places are separated, but do you think the event?
I'm gonna tell you one thing. There are some like pantheons that Kratos should not ever go near, like the Hindu.
Nitro, you're driving me crazy with that. Stop pointing at the goddamn book. I noticed that you've been doing that shit the whole time. I'm not gonna read the goddamn book, so just hold your horses.
Have you read the manga?
I want you to read
Nitro's
it.
face.
I'm not gonna read it. We're doing the podcast right now.
But
You read after the podcast?
Anyway,
Or Nitro.
Are you feeling that? That's gross.
but Eholway, do you think the previous events that happened in the last game has any effect on the current time?
Nah, I just blame the creators because they're just making the
Don't
God
not following
look
everything
blame
100%.
the haters, man. I'm like, this video might not last.
This might be cancelled.
But it is still a good game though.
It's a very awesome game with lots of character development.
I wouldn't say awesome.
And shut up,
Oh, shut
Crusader. Oh, shut the fuck up, Crusader.
I got a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, Mr. PG over here.
Anyway, I think, and then later on, during the fight, Atreus activates what seems like a rage mode, but I think I said in the stream, it didn't look right. Like, it was incomplete, or it just took its toll on him. So afterwards, he got sick, and then so Kratos took him back to Freya to get healed, but she needed the heart of, I don't remember its name, but Kratos had to go to Helheim to get it. So, but the thing is though, Helheim is the ice realm, and even with the Leviathan axe, it'd be absolutely useless. So we had to get something else. I immediately knew what the item was. I just could not hold my excitement to wield them again. And yes, everyone, I am talking about the Blades of Chaos, because they are fire that cannot be burnt out, and actually, I don't think it's even fire at all. What do you think? What do you think, Eholway? Is the Blades of Chaos not fire at all?
Flames of Tartarus. Or Tartarus.
Yeah, and since that would work, he went back home to get the Blades of Chaos, and being haunted by Athena.
I mean, a Jesus church.
Oh, and remind everyone who's Athena, Eholway.
Athena is the Greek goddess of wisdom and,
Who's actually
basically war.
So
And she's
Athena
also
is
known,
war.
and basically supposed to be like Ares' superior, that she's kind of like better than him. And Ares has like a dad problem, and also Zeus's favorite child.
I can see why. She's got a little girl, right? Where do I sit again?
Yeah, I have eyes of an eagle. Hey, I'm Baldur, motherfucker.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
You can be hell though.
I can punch you
Hell's
without
skin was
feeling.
perfectly hell.
I can punch you without even feeling it.
I could play the best character in mythology.
Yeah.
Ready for this?
Oh, get the fuck out.
Oh Christ.
Yep.
Anyway,
Go.
as I was saying, when Oh, sorry.
Coco Megazord.
What did I say about the animals in here? See, this.
I'll kill them, right? No problem. Hey, it's quick bacon for the viewers. Do a cooking video. Okay.
Help!
Anyway, while Kratos was in Helheim, he noticed that all the dead souls were not going to the place where they're supposed to be. Exactly where are they supposed to go, Eholway? Because I know they're supposed to go somewhere. I just don't remember exactly where.
The thing is with hell.
Eholway, can you repeat that? Because you're getting cut out. Uh-oh. Eholway? Eholway? Uh-oh. Guys, the server!
You should make my face the thumbnail.
Eholway, can you hear me now? Can you repeat that? You're getting cut out.
Fine for me.
Eholway, you okay? What happened to your mic? Uh-oh. Did Eholway's mic break, actually? Did it finally give out?
No, it's fine. Just you.
Oh, shit. Okay, hang on. Let me leave the party and then come right back, you guys. Wait, Eholway, did you get a nat type? Crusader, get the fuck out of my face!
Fine, I'll go to the kitchen.
Hang on, let me exit the party. Oh, never mind, Eholway at the party. God damn.
You know, it'd be a cool idea.
Oh Jesus.
If you saw my head like in the thumbnail, it's just like, come on,
your head's not gonna be.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. You were getting.
I've been able to hear you.
You were getting cut out so much on my side, Eholway.
Sorry, so basically, like I was saying, if you die in a normal way, other than dying in the blaze of glory and then like being picked up by the Valkyries to go to Valhalla, if you die of like old age, sickness.
We'll explain Valhalla later. It does have a key point in the story.
But not now.
Not now. There's a key point in Valhalla that's gonna be mentioned, but not right now.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But there's this like hellhound that's called Garm. It's basically like a one-eyed, bloody chest of wolves, and that's basically. Yeah, that's what I thought. And basically, Garm is basically the guardian of it, and he basically also like chews up souls if he wants to. And there's also Needhogger, who also like eats up the souls while they trash by. I thought that would be kind of funny, like fighting Needhogger, other than the troll, because like who wants to fight like a goddamn dragon? I do. And basically, and also Ragnarok, Needhogger will be free. But anyways, and there's also like a thing where like
Nitro,
basically,
where are you? Get back here.
I'm coming.
There's like a thing in like Helheim that some people don't really get. It's like either Helheim is supposed to be a place of torture, or that's like not really surprisingly like the not most accepted one. But the most accepted one is that basically Helheim is basically a mimic of life. Basically you continue your own life, but you're basically, well, dead. You're in the afterlife. It's kind of like if you died, but then basically you just like redo your life. But here's the thing. Keep this in mind.
Hey, you're rambling again. You're rambling again.
Yes, but this is this should be part of the second game.
For fuck's sake.
In Ragnarok.
Oh, we totally forgot. We totally forgot to mention Mimir. We totally forgot to mention that.
Oh,
I was about to say, are you gonna mention him soon? But anyways, in
say,
Ragnarok.
No, you shut up. I don't want to know
all the souls of the dead will come up and fight the Aesir.
You can shut the hell up.
Okay.
I'll put a muzzle on you. Anyway, Mimir, he's also he's a third character in the game, although he's just a head. So when you meet Mimir, you basically when you see Baldur and Thor's kids again. When they're gone, you see him stuck in a tree, but it's like he's inside of it, like it's a part of him. So when he also asks you to chop off his head so he can go with you to get healed, or something like that, or get revived. Because
you know what's the funniest thing?
And then I don't remember, and also he's the one who reveals that the highest peak isn't in the realm in Midgard is not the mountain that Freya was talking about. She was talking about the realm in the lands of the giants, which no one has seen in years. And so, like, he says he's willing to tell you everything as long as he gets out of that tree. So Kratos chops off his head, brings it back to Freya to reanimate. Of course, afterwards she spits in his face. But also, what really stuck to that is when Mimir calls Freya Your Majesty. Like I said, she married Odin to have some kind of peace. But then later on, she left him. But
yeah, you see.
Yeah, it was pretty funny the way she spit in his face. It was.
Yeah, you see
I just laughed.
Oh. You see, the funny thing is, Freya's people was actually the one that decapitated Mimir, and Odin was the one that actually saved Mimir by like using magic.
They're just like basically just switching the story.
Basically. And the thing is that Mimir is supposed to be like the wisest god or giants. People really do not know which one he is.
Oh, and keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, you do not see Odin at all during the entire game, nor a cutscene that he's mentioned, or I mean, he's mentioned in cutscenes, but he's not shown in any cutscenes or shape or form.
And he's also not that evil. Odin doesn't torture people in the story. He gets tortured, so he's not that evil. Just saying.
Yeah, and so after Mimir gets reanimated, he tells you about the land of the giants, and he tells you about the way. So you go through all these crazy things to open the portal to Jotunheim. But the thing is,
then you kill like Modi or like Magni.
Then you kill
you kill Modi.
You kill Modi, and then later on Atreus kills the other one.
Magni, because like he's going through like the phase. He's going through a phase.
And we'll explain, and there's a reason why he did that. When Atreus was sick and when he was healed, he overheard Freya and Kratos talking about how he's a god or demigod since he's half human, giant, and god. Yeah, that's the thing. And it's never explained about the Nitro, get the fuck out of my face. I know you've been doing that. It's been driving me crazy. Anyway, that rage mode though, Eholway.
Yes.
Does it count as a rage mode, or what is that, or what was that exactly?
They mean like what rage mode? Like what do you mean?
Like that power that Atreus like pulled when he got angry. Like what was that?
You see, the thing is, like when a god has a child.
I was talking about the power. You don't have to go through the whole history. It's a simple question, but it's a simple answer.
When a god has a power, they give that genes to their children, so it could be possible that
I will kick you from the
Atreus might be a god of the hunt or something.
No.
Fine. Okay, let's at least fix this one.
When I say no, it means no. I don't care what logic you try to pull from that. Well,
I'm not trying to do anything.
Well, I told you about this podcast, and you just choose not to listen. And there's the door.
A block of coal.
Anyway, as I was saying,
right.
Nitro, I know you snuck out again.
Hold on, I want to make something.
Anyway, as I was saying,
Can I help?
they go through, and we all noticed that Mimir is missing an eye. I thought that was just his character, but it turns out that Odin stole his eye. Later it's revealed. I don't know. I don't even know. But later on, it is also
Odin's best friend.
Yeah. Anyway, also during the game, you could also find the lure of the game, basically, or the lure of the Norse mythology. Like, I guess they look like closets, basically. I don't really know that they.
Jotun tribes?
I guess. But also there's also the weird puzzles, and that's the one thing I never liked about games, the puzzles, because it takes forever. Not only that.
You mean like Tears Vault?
It's like the ones where you're timed, and if you don't get it in time, you die. That pisses me off so much. It just did not fit right with me. But anyway, the game was great though, regardless. So when Atreus learns that he's a god, he gets obsessed with the way that he can just do whatever he wants, and how he thinks he's invincible or something like that. And then after that, and when they meet the other Thor's kid,
God Complex.
God Complex, and so he kills the Thor's other kid, and he stabs him in the shoulder. He stabs him in the shoulder and then kicks him off the ledge.
I also liked it how Kratos was gonna like spare him, showing like how he's like learning that like.
Yeah, that's the thing I like about Kratos. Now he's starting to spare, but it's not.
The question is, will he spare some gods in Ragnarok?
I don't think that. I mean, I'm thinking that I like to think that when Kratos sees Ragnarok happen, he's like, I'm only gonna take care of my son. That's it. I don't think he cares about.
I wonder.
I mean, I think maybe Freya, because he. We'll get to that later.
I wonder about Freya's brother.
What else?
And her father, George, and her brother, Freyr.
So, but anyway, like back to after the god complex thing, they go to they see fucking Baldur again. But as the fight continued, you go to Helheim. Like the whole fight is basically in the air, and yeah, it's just stupid. That's And then later on in Helheim, Atreus realizes his attitude was not the greatest, so he decided to redeem himself.
You know, I have a theory.
What's that?
Remember how they got like that stuff from you remember how they got the antidote from Helheim? My theory is that like since like you notice how Hel was able to like manipulate like around him and like someone like Zeus. My theory is that like she was able to like linger on to like whoever like healed Atreus and like make him act like that against his like will.
Oh, it also revealed to Freya that she cannot defend herself. Like it's so stupid that, and she's trapped in Midgard, and when she tried to follow you into another realm, she was pulled back by the magic that is sealing her in Midgard.
That's stupid.
Which kind of sucks though. And not only that, I mean, she's not able to fight, she's not defend herself, but the fact that she can still control like trees and plants and shit, that makes her so badass, and it's so great. There's also the fact that during the fight with Baldur.
Hey Nitro, I'm gonna steal your bets.
During the fight with Baldur. During the fight with Baldur.
I need to get out of the way.
Atreus shoots Kratos with an electric arrow. Oh, not only that. Oh yeah. Symmetry also at one point after the dragon fight, he gives Atreus mistletoe arrows. Now you don't really get them for very long. Mistletoe arrows, you don't get them very long until you meet Freya again to revive Mimir, to reanimate Mimir's head. She takes the arrows from Atreus and burns them, saying that they're wicked. Now, Eholway has already explained that mistletoe arrows are the key to kill Baldur, but I don't understand why she calls the. What I think it's only to protect her son, but that's just the.
That or she realizes that if Baldur dies, then Ragnarok will come. Then like Fimbulwinter with the 3 years of winter. Also, by the way, fun fact: when he gets hit with mistletoe, he's just supposed to die. It doesn't make him uninvulnerable. It just kills him like right away.
We'll get to that little key point later. So after the fight, and during the fight, first few minutes of the fight between Crusader, you better fix that goddamn door, because that door was not like that.
What?
It was on the outside. Yeah, it was on the outside, not the inside.
I know, but on the inside too. It's a double door.
No,
shut up, Pennywise.
No, that is not the right door. That's not how you build doors. I don't care how you build your doors. That is not how you build doors. When you enter a house in real life, there's not a second door to open.
That's how you place doors.
That's not how you place doors.
This is a long stream.
It's only been 39 minutes, Eholway.
What to say?
It has not been that long.
Hey, look, I haven't done anything.
Okay, just continue.
So she burns the arrows, and then she just gives them regular arrows again. But during the first few minutes of fighting Baldur, Baldur punches Atreus, but normally a punch from Baldur would kill even a human child, but Atreus took it like a champ.
Boy.
Yeah. I like to imagine there's a boy counter for every time Kratos calls Atreus that.
No. Imagine like someone adds a mod where like whenever like a character's name was about to be said, like his name is Boy, and like everyone's name is just Boy. no matter, like, even in, like, the chat, or,
So,
like,
yeah.
text, it's like, the Great Four will kill four.
And then, and then afterwards, Baldur takes Atreus from the fight, and then takes it into the air. Somehow he gets a fucking dragon. What the fuck is all that about?
Like, wait, no. He took Atreus after when Atreus kind of like got angry at Kratos on top of the mountain because Kratos accidentally broke like the last key to Jotunheim.
Oh yeah,
which it got from Tyr's temple.
Yeah, Jotunheim, the last gateway to Jotunheim, or so we thought, was destroyed, and there was no way to get to the land of the giants. And then the fight was.
We forgot Tyr's temple.
Tyr's temple. Tyr's temple was not really that much to talk about because it's just to get one thing. Just.
Dude, Tyr's temple saw Egypt.
Don't me.
But Tyr is so cool.
Well, Tyr is not in the Let's Play or in the actual game, so you can just. Anyway.
Wait, he's in Norse God of War.
The fight was took into the air, and then somehow they got transported to Helheim.
Isn't Thor in Norse God of War?
In Helheim, back again. But then later they were separated from Baldur. Then Atreus realizes his attitude was not the greatest. Then they realized that, and they find out the actual story of how Baldur almost or wanted to kill Freya then and there after she gifted him of invulnerability. Although.
Invulnerability.
Invulnerability, yes, exactly. Afterwards, we leave. We make like an air balloon with the ship. We escape Helheim. But the motherfucker comes back again. As soon as we were leaving where the giant's dead body was, we see that motherfucker walking out of the water. I'm like, can you fucking give me a break?
You just actually missed something.
What'd I miss?
You see, they actually learned that, like, they needed, like, another way into Jotunheim, so they asked Mimir, like, hey, can we get there? Oh, yeah, I got one eye, though. So basically, they asked Brock and Sindri if, like, Odin asked them to make a...
They have to retrieve
contraption.
Mimir's other eye. So
which is in a Thor statue, which, you know, Jormungand ate. So they have to go inside Jormungand.
The World Serpent ate, and you have to go into it.
Jormungand. His name is Jormungand.
World Serpent, you can shut the hell up. Anyway,
Jormungand.
My stream here. Anyway, I was gonna say podcast, but then I'm like, nah. Anyway, so when you actually have to go inside the World Serpent's stomach, although it's a snake, it doesn't have, and the stomach system just doesn't add up. It kind of reminds me of the level in Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time when you have to go inside the monsters into Jabu Jabu's belly. That reminds me of it so much, but it's not a whole fucking dungeon. It's actually just one area. And the whole water is green, and I'm like, ew, I do not want to touch that. Like, I just felt sick.
Well, guess what? That's poison.
It's sick just looking at it. Afterwards, you get the eye, blah blah blah. You escape. Baldur attacks again. Whoop-de fucking do. But you know. And during the fight, Freya comes out of nowhere, tries to convince them both to stop, and then she tries to wrap you in vines as you fight.
Nice.
And sucks. Atreus was absolutely badass in that, doing like flips and shit in the air, having perfect aim. Oh my god, it was just amazing. Afterwards, of course, sadly, the fight ends, and then Freya lets Baldur kill her, or at least attempts to, and then Kratos just, yeah, he kills him again. Yeah. Oh, during the fight, a mistletoe somehow got struck Baldur, but that was only because the strap on Atreus's quiver was broken, so Kratos took one of the mistletoe arrows and wrapped it up with it. So I guess one part of it from the mistletoe struck Baldur and took away his invulnerability. And it is also known and revealed that Mimir is cursed to not tell the secrets of invulnerability by Freya. Is that correct, Eholway? Eholway. Eholway. Eholway is gone, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that's the mic thing again, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't hear Eholway anymore. Fucking Nat. Ugh. Been talking for so long.
God damn it!
Anyway, Eholway, all the things that I just said, did you hear that at least?
Yes. We should probably wrap it up because I want to talk about Ragnarok and what could happen.
We had to finish explaining the story first. So, everything I just said, was that correct?
You did kind of miss some parts. If you guys want to play it, you should just play God of War yourself or watch Coolest videos.
We're just explaining the story, because if we explain every single little thing, it's just gonna take forever, and my memory's not the greatest.
Yeah, and some of it's not in order.
Oh, well.
So yeah, that's... Oh, Crusader.
And Crusader's gone!
Kicked it out. Yeah, I kicked him on accident.
Wait, what?
Continuing? Continue?
You kicked Crusader?
No, sorry, no, he got kicked from, like, not from, like, you, but, like, you know, internet.
Okay.
Oh, the internet. Oh, okay, the internet kicked. The internet.
Crusader, internet. Sorry, I meant... No,
Anyway.
Cooler, no, Crusader, I'm so sorry, no,
But anyway,
I meant the internet kind of kicked you.
after Baldur is revoked of his invulnerability, Kratos, and the whole thing after that, Kratos finally kills Baldur, and he's finally dead. Hello, Codex. Hello, welcome.
Invite Crusader.
But of course, Freya.
Invite Crusader.
Shut up. And Freya is devastated that her son is dead, although Kratos just saved her, and she was being ungrateful, and then swore to kill Kratos. Yeah, things did not go right for Kratos that day, or Freya,
Or Atreus.
or Atreus. Yeah, he finally saw another mother figure, but no. We're just explaining God of War. I probably should put that in the title. No, I'd rather just go with the flow.
And I should actually explain some things that I theorize what could happen in Thor Ragnarok.
Wait, we're not done with the story yet. There's still few things that we have to explain. So they now with Mimir's final second eye, they finally opened the door to Jotunheim. So when they get to Jotunheim, it's not what they expect. All the giants are gone. When I mean gone, as in dead.
Even though they were only on one freaking mountain and they could check other mountains. Oh yeah, definitely. Every single freaking giant is dead, even though they only checked one mountain.
It is also revealed that in the walls tells the entire story of their adventures. And it's not about Kratos at all. It's about Atreus. And also it is also revealed that his real name is Loki.
Oh yes.
And his mother gave him the name Loki, but Kratos changed it to Atreus for reasons that I do not understand.
Oh, actually, no, I get it because I remember this part. He actually named him Atreus because Atreus was actually one of Kratos' friends, which was a Spartan soldier.
Oh yeah, Kratos had a friend when he was in Sparta named Atreus. He was a great warrior, but did he die in battle, I think?
Yes.
Yes, he died in battle.
So, yeah.
I think he died in the battle where Kratos led him against, that was one enemy.
The barbarian king?
Yeah, and I think he must have died during that battle.
Was Atreus actually a character? Or was like a not character that wasn't mentioned?
Jotunheim sounds like you're talking about Sword Art Online. No, we are not. That's a totally different game. Anyway.
Jotunheim? Yeah, Land of the Giants.
Yeah, so afterwards they do the whole Ashes thing, then the credits roll, then they return home.
I guess I should talk about like.
Oh, but Atreus didn't see it, but Kratos saw the prophecy of him dying.
Ooh.
So, and Atreus is all alone. And not only that, Atreus was still a kid when Kratos dies, so it could be in exactly a few years. And maybe the secret ending that Eholway made me see might be that prophecy.
Yep.
So Nitro.
Well, I guess I should just say. I guess I should say what might happen in the second
Honestly,
game.
could you anything? I would say honestly.
But yes, the game was absolutely amazing. There were so many character developments, so many good characters. Although they were pretty shitty in their attitude and all the stuff that they've done.
I need to show you these characters as I talk. Okay, so one character they have to, they must, they got to add Surtur. Surtur is a flame Jotun, and he's basically known for having a sword that's brighter, that's so bright it would hurt your eyes, like brighter than the sun. And he's also prophesied by killing Freya's brother, Freyr. Because Freyr kinda gave away his sword to like his child that died while he was taking a bathroom. Yeah, it was embarrassing. And there's also...
Oh shit. Crusader. You might want to tell Eholway his mic did the thing again.
Eholway. I can. It's doing the thing again. For him. Just leaves or so they say things you want. Might not come back.
But anyway, the story was great. The whole game was fantastic. Very well done.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, so then, in the end of the world, Skull and Hati, the two wolves of the children of Fenrir, will basically go after the sun that was driven by Sol, and the moon chariots driven by Mani. And Mani will be, Skull and Hati will eat the sun and the moon, or it could be just Fenrir that did it, but they did mention Skull and Hati. But yeah, Freyr dies as Surtur, and also in the story Heimdall. Here's the thing that's really interesting. Heimdall's main enemy, Heimdall, is arch enemy, is Loki. So what I theorize is that Heimdall will be like one of the main enemies to Atreus. Kohler.
Yeah, I know. What? That's alright, I'm listening.
And guess what? In Ragnarok, it's prophesied that Atreus, which we all know is Loki, will die to Heimdall, and Heimdall will die to Loki.
Anyway, besides all that glorious story, there are also
oh yeah, and
other
and
side
Thor will die
there's other side quests like you have to fight at least I think it was 9 Valkyries who have turned evil because of the queen. Not the queen, not Freya, the queen of the Valkyries. After that, you also, yeah, Thor shows up at your door at the ending. If you guys didn't see that video already, please check it out. You'll get to see my
Thor
amazing...
shows up at the door.
Yeah, and, but also, Eholway, what do you think the predictions are in the next game after this one?
I just told you!
The whole thing?
The sun and the moon will be eaten by Skull and Hati, and the sun is driven by Sol, and Mani drives the moon chariots.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
And also that Thor will die to Jormungand.
I said never mind.
Wait, please, one more.
There goes the fucking block. God damn it. I never should have asked. I'm just suffering. Yeah. Anyway, but yes, of course, Nitro and Crusader just refused to take part in the conversation. Just started building. But don't worry, I'm not saving this. But it's a good thing I'm not saving this world.
What about Njord?
But
You're not saving this world?
I just worked on this house so much.
I'm not saving because I told you guys to not build, but you guys just didn't listen to me. So
I worked so
feel like talking about
house.
I said you guys have to be part of the podcast, and then Crusaders just ignored what I said and just joined anyway. Nitro, I mean, I can't really contribute about Nitro, but you still, I told you to stay in the house, but you didn't listen to that either. But you know me, I'm just someone who just has rules.
Actually, funny thing is, Crusader was actually right because like I was talking to Crusader before I got God of War, and Crusader, you were the one that said that you have a theory that Kratos was gonna die.
Why have you not been talking to me and Leo? Sorry.
And also, by the way, I really hope Njord
I really don't want to talk about that right now, especially during the stream.
can't wait for Najord, god of the sea winds, and also father to Freya will also come in. Maybe she'll be like, maybe he'll be like, "You have upsetted my daughter. You will pay for it, Kratos."
But yeah, my predictions for the next game will most likely be about Atreus. I'm sorry to say, for all the people who love Kratos, Kratos doesn't live forever. So
actually, there's a theory.
Shut up! No, this is my theory. This is a theory. A game. No, I'm just kidding. I'm probably gonna get sued for that now.
Jormungand is Kratos.
Anyway, I need to. My theory is that after the prophecy is fulfilled and Kratos dies, Atreus will take his place and change and hopefully make things right and all that. Just hopefully works out.
Maybe he'll spare God. Maybe he'll spare God.
I mean, Atreus has learned a lot during his adventure. Even as a child, this kid was super smart about like languages that even I didn't even understand, or Kratos for that matter.
Nordic runes.
Yeah, it was very, and he also revealed that he learns all that from his mother. So yeah, I think that will do it for this stream. Of course, Nitro just does this again.
You put me in the floor again.
Good, you deserve to be in the floor. Anyway,
you're a floor.
It's like that scene from Jumanji.
Anyway, everyone, let's say goodbye to everybody. So if you both boys just stand next to me. Anyway, you guys,
I'll be my favorite Norse god.
Why are you standing like that? Don't stand like that. You're standing so weird. Wait, let's crouch like that, and then just look at this.
Wait, I want to be Najord.
Dude, look at your head is sideways, but you're still crouching to the left.
Yeah, it's sideways.
It's just a server. It's just a server.
Anyway, everyone, make sure I like to thank Eholway, and Nitro for joining me today. Of course, Crusader, just whatever. Anyway,
participation.
Yeah. Anyway, you guys, make sure to like, favorite, and subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell so you don't miss these Minechats. Although there probably won't be another one till maybe after the next Let's Play, or maybe just something we want to talk about and just yeah. But anyway, you guys, remember to stay cool. Remember to stay cool, everyone, and I'll see you all next time.
Hey, don't leave after the stream.